Hey guys, and today in this video I'm going to be telling you all of the Void Bosses drops in Shadovis RPGs, so let's get straight into it, and also some of their chances as well. So, we're going to be going from the bottom of the bosses to all the way to the strongest bosses, so let's get straight into it. So, the first boss on the list is the Tyrant of Wrath. It's a 1 trillion enemy, it has a Void Charm and a Skeletal Battle Axe. Now, I believe that the Void Charm is it dropped by this guy? It is not. The Void Charm, I'm gonna guess. By the way, the chances of these are some, like, guessed, not confirmed. You just my, what I guess it's gonna be. I doubt, it's gonna be confirmed, but I killed him a couple times and I did get him, but I don't know if I just got lucky or not. But, I'm just gonna assume the Void Charm is maybe, could possibly be like a 10%, maybe a 1%. Like, if it's unlucky. The battle axe, I have a feeling it's going to be 5%. I don't think it's going to be anything higher than that. But, yeah, by the way, these chances are estimated. I know I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. Chances are estimated, at least for some of them. Like, these have the drops, but most of them are estimated. So, yeah. So, the next boss on the list is the Envoy of Gluttony. Level 2 trillion boss, and it drops the Shade of Glutton, which is a 100% chance, the Sentient Commander, which is a 5% chance, and the Orb of Aberrations, which is a 2.5% chance. Now, I think the Orb of Aberrations should probably be given to the Unholy Apparition, but who knows, maybe it is in there, they just didn't include it, but let's get to the next boss. The next boss is the Tyrant of Envy. It's a 2.5 trillion boss, and it drops the Zenith Falcon, which is 5%, which I have. It's a pretty good weapon. It's kind of like the Ocean's Tremor. It has a ton of attack speed. It's basically just a better Curse Blade. So, that's that boss. Next boss is the Lord of Greed. It's a level 3 trillion boss, and it drops the Golden Fencer and the Putrid Goblet, which is a 5% and a 2.5%. So I'm gonna assume that the Golden Fencer is like kind of like the Lance in a way, but maybe it has something to do with speed, but I doubt it. So maybe there could be some room there for a new flying build or maybe a melee build, but I doubt it. And the Putrid Goblet is probably another ability thing, I assume. I don't have all these items yet, so these are just guesses, but I assume the Putrid Goblet is something to do with like the abilities of the boss. But yeah, let's get into the next boss. The Master of Sloth is a level 4 trillion boss, and we actually had this boss before the update even came out. But now it actually drops stuff. Not only does it drop the Dark Staff, but now it drops the Ring of Typhoons, which who knows the chance of that, but I'm gonna guess because it's unknown, these are pretty rare items, because this boss has been out for a while. So I'm gonna assume the Ring of Typhoons is most likely, maybe a 5 to 1%, pretty rare. And the Dark Staff, maybe like a 20%, 25%. That's what I want to say. But it could be rare, I'm not sure. And the next boss is the Heart of Desire. It's a level 4 trillion boss and it drops the Crystal Crasher. Probably, probably a 1%. Most enemies with one thing are usually pretty rare, I would like to assume. Like, for example, this boss right here is a 5% one at one weapon. So I'm gonna guess that this one is also probably a 5%, maybe a 1%. Same thing goes with the Tyrant of Pride. So a 5 trillion boss and it drops the Fang of Anansi, which I'm assuming is also like a 5 to 1%. And then the next boss is the Lord of a Void, another boss that we've had in the game before this update. It's level 100 trillion. Drops the Staff of Gloomy Drip, which is a 5%. The Entropy Chest, 5%. The Entropy Leggings, 2.5%. So that's also pretty good. Now is the Void King, Superboss, level 900 trillion, and its drops are unknown. Now I'm gonna guess it drops maybe something like the Sea King. I did see a few videos on it, so I think it has another Dawupa kind of drop, where it's a really good weapon. So yeah, definitely gonna have to check that out, and definitely see the good weapons from that. Now, the next boss, which actually is Superboss last update, is the Vesically, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Vesically Scion of Matter. I definitely could be pronouncing that wrong, but it's fine if we butcher names here. And it's level 10 trillion boss, and the Dark Matter plot is 20%, Dark Matter Fist of 5%, and Rage Fighter Chestplate 5%, and Rage Fighter Leggings 2.5%, and the Chaos Fromage is a 1%. So yeah, it is definitely a lot of drops. Now the armor is actually pretty good. It is actually, it's almost on par with the Star Child chestplate and the leggings, but it's definitely good to have a combination of those because both these combined are not really the best matchup for like a melee build. They're good for attack speed, but I believe it's been nerfed, so it's definitely not gonna be the best. But yeah, on to the next boss. Next boss is the Tokus Viridian Scion. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I am. It's a level 12 trillion boss, and it drops the Super Hollow Greatsword, and it also drops the Enraged Fighter Chestplate, which I'm assuming are the same chances up here. And oh my bad, I searched the letter G on accident. And Super Hollow Greatsword, I'm gonna guess, is along the lines of a 5%, maybe even a 25% if I'm not wrong. I killed the boss like 5 times, and I did get the sword. So this could be like a 20%, could be a 5%. I mean, it could even be a 1%. I don't even know. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Next boss is the super boss. It is a level 1 quadrillion, the Unholy Apparition. And this boss is kind of confusing to me because its drop is nothing special. It's actually a duplicate. The Azarath's Return is a drop from the rebunked Void Lord, which is level 500 billion. And I don't even think it's rare to get. I believe it's like a 10%. It's actually pretty easy to get, and it's an alright sword. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. So yeah, this surprised me that this was nothing too special. There could be more items from this boss, and they just haven't been recorded. The majority of the game is at level 1 quadrillion, so definitely is some room to add some more items there. But yeah, those are all the bosses with all the drops and some of the chances. Obviously, those were estimates. My bad if I got some of them wrong, but yeah. So if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys found it helpful, hit that like button down below, subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.